you are ready.
Hello belly dancers and other unusual creatures. I'm Jordan, I'm from For the Curious, and I want to walk along for a few minutes about a dancer called Badia Masabni. Badia Masabni is basically the woman behind the legends of Egyptian belly dance. She created the platform that launched the careers of dancers like Tahir Karaoke and Samia Gamal, and was basically spearheading the development of Egyptian dance at a time of rapid escalation that took the shabi of the Gawazi to the Rakshaki that we know today. She did this as the owner of 5 very innovative, very popular nightclubs throughout Egypt, through the golden era. So we're talking the 1920s, 1930s, when the cinema industry was booming there. And the beauty of that as well, just as a side note, is that it's the first footage we have of belly dance, and it's the first time we really know what it looks like. Her task though, and the trick with that, was taking this beautiful folk dance and making it vast, making it so that it could fit a cabaret style stage. To do that, she incorporated travelling steps, arm movements, so she's credited with having created the snake arm. She brought in veil work, she brought in choreographers from other countries, and she also created the costume that we base most of ours off today, which is the 2-piece sequin bra and belt set. And also, at one point, she had the Nazis accusing her of being a British spy and a dangerous traitor, which I think we can't really substantiate, but I also hear the Nazis were big on smack talk, so, you know, we're not going to worry too deeply about it. As well as the herding cats process of putting on these regular dance shows. She worked in film and theatre, sometimes very successfully, sometimes they were major flops. And she was also done over a couple of times by her business partner, who was also her nephew, Anton, who sold nightclubs out from under her to appease this mistress or that mistress at any given time. And after the British troops had rocked up and the culture of the clubs there changed, she decided to get out of the business and sell her last nightclub. Her lawyer at the time failed to mention that the Egyptian government had brought in these crazy tax laws, and she was hit with this whopping bill for like 3 times the amount that the club had sold for. Being unable to pay that, she was detained. But, you know, sneaky vixen, she posted bail and hopped countries to Lebanon to go and live with her young lover, who was a no-show, but she did have a short 2-month marriage to some kind of gambling dropkick there. And after the divorce, invested in a dairy farm, which is still running today successfully by her descendants. As for the nightclubs, they've kind of melted into legend. They are no longer. A couple were burnt down and never rebuilt. One's a parking lot. I think there's a couple of shopping centres. There's small hints of architecture, but other than that, nothing much. What we know is this though. This woman, at great personal sacrifice, gave us gifts that as dancers today we are still using. She did it with wit and with glamour, and she paved this process that we're still pushing for belly dance to be taken as seriously as ballet or contemporary or hip-hop on a global platform. And I think gratitude is necessary here. So in your mind, just high five Badia and happy dancing.